Hello, I'm Ren from Transman Games.
And I'm his dad, Mike.
We were going to do Darth Vader, but decided it's quite difficult. So we're going to be doing Frodo Baggins from Lord of the Rings, in which I am going to go find because Frodo is a halfling. They're a
Frodo is
hobbit.
a halfling or hobbit.
I don't think
Hobbits
they have
is
hobbits.
the
They have
hobbits.
halflings.
Yeah,
They're
they're the same thing,
same thing.
except that one of them's a trademark name and the other one's not.
Yes.
No,
I
kitty, don't
mean,
do that.
he doesn't really have sideburns. Frodo doesn't really have sideburns. So, no sideburns.
What are you playing with down there, you silly cat? Oh,
Wah.
the piece of Lego. I guess you can play with the piece of Lego.
Don't play with Lego. You might Lego my Echo. Do you think this is a good, face?
The face needs to be rounder.
This is currently the roundest face.
Don't you have? You can go in and like do some things to tweak the face afterwards, right?
Yes. I can do them right now. What do you think needs to be a bit rounder? I think it's the chin. I think the chin needs to go more up, actually.
Just the whole. I mean, assuming we're going with Frodo from the movies.
Yeah, I think that does that work?
It's less pronounced chin, I think,
I just
and
made that.
and and just more rounded.
And I have a good picture of the face right now. I think this is I think this is right. Or close enough.
His
Not sure about the nose, but
hair should be curlier.
yeah, that there's not much you can do about the hair. Um like this is the current hair. This is shaggy curls, and I don't think there's really anything else that would.
Yeah, I think that's probably about the best you're gonna get for the
But
hair.
yeah, a portion of that is there's just it's hard to do really good curly hair without it being overly curly. Past that, I think we're pretty good. Body wise, I think we're pretty much as good as we're gonna get. So now we're gonna go to the clothes.
You made the body a halfling body, right?
Yes,
So it's short.
it's short and so on. All right. Obviously, we should go for fantasy. It's almost like a V-neck. No, not that. Hmm.
He's got like a buttoned-up vest
Yeah.
over a
I might be able to find like a button-up vest here and the
shirt,
over. Yeah, over like a.
like a white, just fairly plain shirt.
That
Yeah.
for the shirt. He has two.
Yeah.
He has like two things.
At least to start with.
He has like two things. He has like a long coat.
He has three things. He's got a shirt, a vest, and a coat.
Yeah.
A properly dressed young man. Well, I don't know about young, but anyway.
Definitely not. Closer.
Heroforge only lets you have 2 layers of
Yeah, so we'll probably have to
clothes.
find something
So
else.
unless it has like something that's a combination vest and coat, and then he often would have a cloak on top of that.
Yeah, he has a lot of stuff.
Too many layers. I suppose you could leave the first layer off because it's pretty much entirely covered except for a little bit right around the collar. So if you could make the first
Let
layer
me
being the button-up vest kind of thing.
let me because I seem to recall seeing way too fancy and but something I think there's another thing like this somewhere. A very fancy thing. Hmm. I seem to recall seeing a good like coat jacket combo that might have worked. Uh, well, I'm not seeing it. Frankly, I think it's this is what we're gonna end up getting. I not overall not seeing anything. Might help if we were to do some color stuff right now
Might.
to help
Absolutely
differentiate
might.
some stuff. So I don't think anything natural ones will do well, so we'll have to manually change colors out. Yeah, I'm not seeing much that would that works anywhere near. So we'll just go with something so we get differential. Definitely not that. Hmm. This is
Because you
tricky.
wouldn't necessarily have to have a cloak on him if you can get just the shirt, the vest, and the coat,
Yeah,
and have him smoking a pipe.
I doubt I could do that. That I don't think I can do.
No smoking pipes in Hero Forge? There ought to be.
There's really nothing you can do in terms of putting stuff in the mouth. Maybe holding one.
A holding one would do.
I think I can get one holding. We also, technically speaking, forget he does have mithril under all this as well.
Well, it
Uh,
depends on
uh,
what point in the story.
yeah, what
But
point? But that's also not really seen.
yeah, yeah, I wouldn't worry about that
Commoner
because it's not
shirt
going to
and
be seen.
jerkin?
Do what? Hmm. It's not really quite right, but maybe.
I'm not really seeing anything that's
Nothing. None of this is like, well,
button,
you need
really. Like, that's the closest, and it's way too.
there.
Yeah, but it's way too high.
It
You
is.
need, like, one undone there. And then you got the right. We might end up going with no.
No, it didn't look right.
Yeah. Definitely not. Hmm. Dress shirt with a tie. I'm just not. I'm just not seeing anything. I think we're gonna go with that one. Yeah, looks like we're gonna end up going with that one. That's. Let's see.
The
What
one
was
you
it?
had a minute ago that
That was.
it was just it's too high on him, but other than that, didn't look too bad.
Yeah. It was above this, if I recall correctly.
You need something like halfway between that one and that other one you were looking at.
That's actually pretty close.
That's not bad. It's not quite,
I think that. I
but
think
that's
that's.
not bad.
I think that's what we go with this for the coat because there's not really much I can do
Yeah,
for straight
that's
down this except for
that's not too bad.
it doesn't really wear gloves or shoes. Hobbit.
No, no shoes, and his pants should come down
Dude,
further than those, but not much further.
yeah, and they're pretty plain.
Yes. Yeah.
And he does not have a skirt or anything.
No.
Thing is, I have found that pretty much you have like three heights, I would say, for pants. You have full leg, barely anything.
Now, the ones you had to begin with were
Yeah, the like basic
the
ones.
closest I think I've seen. Those are too long.
Most of this is
And you
probably
need just plain.
yeah,
They need to be as plain as possible, pretty much. And all those are too long. You don't want it down to his ankle.
yeah. They're very plain and not quite.
And not real super tight.
Yeah, you need like this except for higher.
That's the cuffs around the bottom are too fancy.
I can change the cuffs pretty easily. This belt thing I can't really change though. Definitely not that. Oh,
What's that? No, not that one. Over to the right.
this?
Nope, one more to the right. What's that look like? Oh,
Yeah, this
what?
is in essence Batman.
Yeah, we're not doing that one. Got that one. No. Doesn't look anything like the little icon on the picture.
No, that's because the icon on the picture is not also colored.
Well, yeah, there is that. There.
Yes.
I
Okay.
mean, the
Props
pants
to
legs ought to be a little bit longer, but that's pretty darn
that
close.
I think that's as close as we're gonna be able to get it.
Yeah, I'm liking that.
Honestly, I cannot do hair on the feet, so let's first worry about. We can do definitely not that. This. I think that. Maybe.
Can you then tweak it some?
Yes.
All
Oh
right,
yeah,
do that.
absolutely.
I thought you could. Make his hair darker,
Yeah. I'm gonna go
right?
ahead.
I think his hair should be darker.
Yeah. Give me a second. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go and temporarily take this off so we can mess with the colors here much more easily.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So hair should be a darker brown.
Yes. That's
That's
too reddish.
uh,
That's getting close.
I might need to manual tweak the hair, which is a bit more annoying. All right. Manual tweak hair color a little darker. Like that?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah. All right. Now, to these. Most of this, frankly,
The purple part of that shirt should be white.
white. Yeah. Okay. So neutral. That white?
Um, yeah, that's probably right.
Like a. It's sort of a cream white there. All right.
And
This
that should be a,
a little darker than that,
a
I think.
little bit darker.
I think I'm gonna have to go with that and then darken it up. And I would say do this collar
And
as
the
well.
pants should be an even darker color than the shirt.
Yeah. So I will. I'm gonna use different color, but so that I can just come into here.
And the buttons ought to be probably about the same color as the shirt. Maybe just a teeny touch darker.
Yeah, the buttons are gonna be a lot more difficult. There?
Yeah, I guess that.
I think that's good.
Man, I gotta make the pants a little bit darker still. Yeah, yeah.
What about the shirt?
A little bit darker too. Maybe a little more reddish. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And the light parts on the collar also need to be darker.
Yeah. Let me. Okay.
They should be almost the same colors as the shirt itself.
That?
Um, a little yellower, more yellowier.
I think I might not have hit the same color for it as a, as the base. This. There?
Yeah, that's probably alright.
Alright. So it looks like we got pretty much the.
You should do something with the buttons.
Yeah. Buttons, that's going to be a lot more tricky. Because either we're choosing metal buttons.
No.
Yeah, or we're doing like leather.
Yeah, that'd be alright. Leather buttons would be fine.
That? For the.
Can you go with a darker? Um,
That?
mm, there.
Alright, now the shirt buttons. You don't really see them in the imagery at
Make
all.
them white also.
Can't really do much white. I think that's as like natural like white as I can get.
Alright.
Eye color is blue.
Blue. I think the eye color just as it is fine.
Let me see the. Yeah, there might be like a slightly lighter blue or greeny blue, but I think it's good.
Yeah,
Alright,
I think that's
so let's
fine.
put on the coat again and get to coloring that, which
The coat should be
pretty much the same as that.
very similar to the shirt, maybe a little bit lighter, but very similar.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm
And
gonna.
the part that's purple should be darker.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's.
Yeah, not as dark as the pants,
I
but
think
darker than the.
that.
And the rest of it should be probably lighter than the shirt. One of those fancy green studs in the cuffs.
Yeah.
I'd like to
Yeah.
just
This
get rid of those.
mm,
Can't.
can't, but I can just make them colored. The
Yeah.
same. I think the same with the buttons on the.
Yeah.
While I can't do much about actually getting rid of them because there's just not.
Right.
But I think this is pretty good. I think this is as good as we're gonna be able to get, really.
Your dad a smoking pipe in his hand.
I'm not sure I can make it smoking at all, but I do think I can do a pipe. Let's just look up
Yeah, there. That's probably the closest one I see.
this one.
Yeah, that'll work.
Definitely not
No.
that one. And all the rest of the pipes are literal pipes.
What
So
about the one next to what is it?
these
Are they
this
the
just
same?
indicates the handage.
Oh, okay.
See,
Yeah. Yep. No, he
you
only
can
has one
dual
pipe.
wield pipes.
Only one pipe.
Can I do?
And right hand is fine.
Nope, I can't. I can't put a ring in his hand or anything.
Trying to give him the one ring.
Yeah, I mean this is this
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
No,
That's not quite the right one ring.
I I
There's no
could.
jewelry options.
There are, but they're all on him. In other words, wearing
Yeah,
them.
wearing a ring.
Yeah, but he would not be wearing the one ring.
If he was wearing the one ring, we wouldn't be seeing him.
Exactly.
Can't put it on a chain around his neck or anything, can you?
There are like necklaces, but I'm not sure there's anything that would be all that.
Yeah, somehow I don't think anything that's going to be right.
I think this would be the closest thing in which
Yeah, no.
it's not a ring there.
Just no ring. This is Frodo before he.
Oh yes.
Oh no, after. Well, sorry, Frodo.
Before or after he went on the whole quest.
Yeah,
Now,
either after he's gotten rid of the ring or before he got it from Bilbo.
yeah, now. If it's after, we obviously need to give him a cloak.
Yeah, if you can give him a cloak, that'd be cool. You should give him a cloak if you can. It needs to be like a gray-green color.
Yeah. Obviously, I cannot get exactly, but I think this.
That's not too bad. I mean, it'd be nice
Because
to
I don't
have.
think the cloak had any, like, tears or anything. And while it did go over the shoulders,
It went
at
over the
points,
shoulders,
it also went
but
just
it
behind
could,
him.
yeah.
So
hmm
it's just
that's all
behind
right.
him right now.
That's okay.
So,
It'd be nice to have a
colors.
clasp in the front holding it together.
Yeah,
with
that
the,
I cannot do.
One of the
that
leaves.
I cannot do at all. But
Grayer. No, that's too blue. Closer, but no, way too green.
well, I could mess with the color obviously and make it. Obviously, I will have to do both of these.
Yeah.
Wait, if I just hit fill, yeah, okay. So I'll just hit fill instead. I don't think there's any natural, so we'll go with this and just make it, change the color.
Yeah, that's getting really close. I like
I think it
that.
might be slightly brighter actually. I think it's like right there. I
Alright.
can get really into the colors and change low, mid, and high.
Yeah, no, I think that's okay.
I think this is good.
So, can
Like-
you make his pipe any smaller? His pipe looks rather
I might be able to,
large.
but I don't think I can do anything even close to a clasp for the cloak. I think that might be the closest thing, and
No,
it's not
no
even
bow
gonna work.
ties. I mean, bow ties are cool, but
bow ties are cool. Come on, but yeah, I don't think we can do anything in the way of a clasp for the cloak.
um,
But Now we need to decide a couple other things. His pose, of course.
He needs to be smiling more.
I can also be doing that.
He's too
But,
frowning.
where is it? Where is it? Here. This is where it is. Sitting in a chair?
Oh, huh, I hadn't thought about that.
I think he's sitting in a chair in some
Alright.
wooded floored place. Maybe he's actively telling a story.
I still think his face needs to be a little bit rounder.
Alright. And I cannot add any effects to this to make it look like it's smoking at all, so.
Yeah, that's fine. I still think the pipe looks rather large in proportion to him.
Yeah, I can
It's a
do that.
human proportioned pipe. We need a halfling proportioned pipe.
So which of these, and I can adjust them. This? This pose? Or this pose?
No, the first one.
Alright. So, you think he should be smiling more,
I
eh?
think he should be smiling a little bit more. I mean, not like laughing. No. Um,
It's hard to get a good smiling face.
that one. What's
The
that one?
smile?
No, the one below. Well, yeah, that one. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. Yeah.
Now, I do think we should be making it so that his mouth is a bit open. Um,
Yeah, okay.
let me go, just change one thing real quick. Uh, make him have human teeth instead of just a solid thing.
Okay.
Alright, so now let's do more advanced posing. It does not look like I can change the size of the pipe, sorry.
What's that? You can twist the hand.
I can twist it,
Twitch. No. Well, I don't know. Maybe.
but
Yeah.
I can do a good bit
Yeah,
with
you can
this.
do a lot with the hand and arm and.
I think I need to do
All right,
something with
that
the cloak
looks.
though.
Yeah, there's some. That's just how. Yeah, the cloak going through the chair was not right.
It wasn't?
No.
Whatever do you mean? Hmm. Sadly, I cannot move his body pack much. Alright.
You can
I'm
like choose different points to bend the cloak at. That's
Yep.
kind of good. I didn't know you could do that in Heroforge. It's been a while since I've played with it very much.
Sadly, I'm not sure because it looks sort of weird if you overbend it at any one point.
Yeah, it needs to be more gradual.
But the thing is, it's also a cloak, and I think that's as good as we're gonna sort of get right now for the cloak. So, how should he be holding the pipe and so on?
That's not bad right there. He's like telling
I
a
think in
story or
terms
something.
of physically holding it, I think he's good. But do you think? Because I can't move the hands, I cannot move the legs. The legs are
So if you
locked in.
twist his hand, maybe. Yeah, not that far. I don't know. Yeah, something like that. What do you think? He's making a point with the pipe
Maybe
stem.
lifting it up a bit more.
Okay.
So, but yeah,
I think his left hand should be twisted in a little bit too.
twist it in like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
I could actually make him pointing. I think there is a literal pointing.
Yeah, if you want to. Looks more like he's doing sign language.
Yes, yes.
And I still think his whole face is too angular. It needs to be softened and rounded.
Think sort of telling the story should be more like this.
Okay.
Back off, cat. But I think we got him pretty well.
I just think the face needs to be rounder.
You think the face needs to be rounder?
Yeah. It's too angular.
Of course you think the face.
Especially just the lower, around the chin. I don't know. Maybe it's not as bad as I was thinking.
It's not as... Yeah. You gotta think... You're looking at it more like this. So it's looking a little bit more angular than it does forward on.
I don't know. It still looks kind of angular. But that's not bad. That's not bad.
I think we got it. One Frodo Baggins. Now I need to,
You need to save him as Frodo Baggins.
Frodo Bag.
What?
I'm not sure how to spell Frodo Baggins.
Baggins. Frodo. Frodo.
Got it. Frodo Baggins.
Frank Odes.
No. But
Frank Odes. He goes by Frodo.
But,
It's a reference from a different TV show. It's from.
We could add something to the ground. A
tankard of ale.
I'm not sure I can do a tankard of ale. I don't think there's any tankards. Oh. Yeah, there's no real tankards. But there could be a tavern barrel somewhere there.
Yeah.
I can move that around pretty much anywhere on here.
Put a small table in front of him.
That I cannot do, very annoyingly.
No table.
Nope.
That's annoying.
Yep.
Like a little table with food on it.
I absolutely would. I can also make it so that there's just like,
like animals next to him. Yeah.
Rats.
Yeah, I don't think we need to do that.
Somehow a swimming fish inside a bar.
Yeah, I could skip that.
Songbird. A dragon hatching. A tiny little ghost.
A Smeagol.
Some
No
birds.
Smeagol's.
Just have some birds.
Yeah, I don't no.
No?
No animals. No animals.
No animals?
No animals. A table with food on it would be good.
Yeah, but there's not really.
A campfire. Well, he's inside.
He's inside, or on like some porch or something. I mean, I could change what he's.
If you could add anything in that scene, it'd be that.
I could make it so he's sitting on a tree stump or a boulder instead of a chair.
Chair's fine.
All right.
Or do you have a stool or a bench or something?
No, but there is a tavern barrel or cargo locker. I don't think he's on an exercise ball or a motorcycle
or the cargo locker. Maybe the tavern barrel. But I think the chairs.
Tree stump.
The chair's just
chair,
fine.
Boulder, tavern barrel. Or technically speaking, we could put him on a mount, but
nah.
I think if he were on a mount, we would not have him with a pipe.
Nah, yeah, I that's fine as is.
All right. Well, here's Frodo. We didn't change anything.
He looks a little too dressed up. Maybe it's a party.
You-
111th birthday party or something.
no, it's a party for when he returned. You know, he came home. They held a
Yeah.
party.
Came home and they were all trying to sell his stuff. All right. You got a Frodo.
Frodo Baggins. That's gonna be the end of the video.
All right.
So, you know, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. See you next time. Bye.